Well, today we are in Sania Mirza Academy. Well, today I'll take you for a tour that what is the infrastructure, what is more inside, how children are getting trained from all age group, and we can have future sports person from here, good tennis player from here. Well, let's find out the journey about this academy, that what was the real struggle to make this academy happen in Hyderabad. This is the first great big academy in Hyderabad. Well, Sania Mirza has already proved so much. She has made us proud. She's an icon of India or country, we can say, North India, Hyderabad, and then India, and then all over the world she made a mark. So let's find out more and let's take you for a tour. So please come. Realize that yes, she can make it, and I need to support her.
Yeah, the first 6 months, I think the coach was calling my wife.
How excited you are for both the World Cup, as you always have a blood of sports, in you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cricket was actually my first love.
Yes.
I played a little bit of cricket myself.
And what about the Sania Mirza ma'am biopic is happening, or like there was a news?
Maybe someone like Alia Bhatt will do justice to her.
Really? Oh, great. So when she told you, I just want to get retired, what was your reaction? What is your input? Hi sir, I'm Neha from iDream Media.
Hi Neha.
And
welcome to the Sania Mirza Tennis Academy.
Thank you. It was a proud moment where we are standing.
Yeah.
It's like, you feel like, legends are there. They worked so hard for this academy. Or Sania Mirza bole to Hyderabad, and now she is like worldwide. I mean, first of all, thank you so much for giving the permission.
Thank you.
And you've been always supportive all the years for media. I mean, especially to me also, you were very supportive. So today I wanted, sir, that there are so many youngsters from all over the country or city. They wanted to be a part of it. They just wanted to know and explore more that inside what's happening, like how academy looks like, and if they want to be a part, how can we? And I think we are making a great sports person from here. I think after Sania Mirza, there can be a lane. So can we just go around and just have a look how this academy, but before that I would like to ask, sir, when you were a sports person and then when Sania told you that I want to be a tennis player, that time you don't have that much of facility, how you made it, how you trained your girl?
Well, it's a very long story but to cut it short, I think, when we started out, there were no facility like this in Hyderabad for sure, in fact, not in India. And I remember there were like about 2 hard courts in Hyderabad, one in a gentleman's house and one I think was in Secunderabad Club. So it was a big, it wasn't easy at all to find time to play on those courts. And we had a good relationship with this gentleman who had a court, and we would be waiting there from 7 o'clock. He would wake up, come at about 8:30, and then wait for an hour until he opened up the court and then play there, and then we had to lock the courts and give it back to him. So things like that. The facilities were the infrastructure was non-existent literally.
Yes.
And not too many people knew how to go about it, so we had to learn it the hard way. So yeah, but it's been an exciting journey, no doubt about it.
You remember when she told you that I want you to be a tennis player? I mean, tennis also, people were not only cricket, it was there, football is there, and because of her we know tennis. It can make to a big mark also in fact.
I don't think it happened immediately. It was like we just started out in tennis and she was hitting the ball really well and enjoying herself on the court. It took her a while, and even for us to understand that, probably she had it in her to become an international. So probably I think the first time she...
And you realized that yes, she can make it, and I need to support her.
Yeah, the first 6 months, I think the coach was calling my wife and asking her to bring me over to watch her play because I wouldn't go.
What was her age that time?
She was 6.
Oh my God, what great.
And I didn't go for 6 months because I thought, he was probably exaggerating.
Okay.
But when I did go after 6 months, she actually did look very, very special as a tennis player. I knew enough about sport and tennis to understand. I had been a sports editor myself in a sports magazine.
Yes.
So I understood understood that she was very special as far as tennis was concerned. And then we started encouraging. Even then, of course, we didn't imagine that she would reach the heights that she finally managed to reach. But that was the beginning of the dream, and then it was just hard work.
I mean, you are a real, sir, must of all say you're a role model for all the fathers there, because of without father support, a girl cannot do anything. That's, I mean, from my heart, I know, I mean, how a girl needs the support of especially a father. So that time, sometimes you thought, okay, she just want to play, I'll support her. But there was a struggle where you thought, okay, this much is okay. Or a struggle you actually crossed as a father.
I think, as far as the tennis was concerned, it wasn't easy getting the finances to support her and stuff like that. But we were pretty determined that as long as we would get the finances coming in, she wouldn't stop.
Yes.
As long as she was enjoying the sport.
Okay.
I think the only time we were a little hesitant was when there were so many controversies around her that came out. That's when she became a big star. So when the page 3 moved in, and that's the time we probably thought that maybe we bungled by getting her into this.
After you become famous, I think things happens after that. But there was a journey behind it. To become a star also, it's not a one-day game. She has struggled and worked hard for that, right?
But for her, it was almost overnight, because when she won Junior Wimbledon at the age of 15, that's when suddenly the world woke up, or the country woke up to her. And then it was a different ball game altogether.
Yes.
So yeah, those were the problems we had to face, because she was the first sporting tennis icon from India who was a woman as well.
True.
So, I think the television media too was just, had just come into the country, and they were also learning along the way.
Yes.
So that was probably one of the reasons why we had to go through what she did.
Yes.
I think the next generation of tennis stars from the country, like Saina Nehwal and Sindhu and all, had the advantage of already having.
And all fathers are supporters.
Yeah,
that's a very great thing.
These especially, I don't know about badminton, probably is the same, but as far as tennis is concerned, it's not possible without the support of the parents.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of things involved apart from playing on the tennis court. And
yes,
that's where,
you need the stamina. And so many interviews she said that, she been told, like father, all the relatives, kali ho jayegi, uska skin ko tone change ho jayega.
Yeah, those are the regular things that happen, right?
That been criticized all the time, and then she overcome, and you were always a pillar for her.
Yeah, for as long as she was enjoying the sport, we were pretty sure that she wasn't going to stop, as long as we could afford it. And she went from strength to strength from there.
So how this academy happened, like what was your idea and how you get this, a big gift to the Hyderabad?
Yeah, but when the kind of struggle we went through, there was no infrastructure, nobody knew about, there were hardly any coaches who had coached anyone at the international level. So we thought we needed to give something back to the game after having achieved so much. And to the state, and to the city, and to the country.
Yes.
This is something that is probably one of the best in the country today. So we didn't hold back in what we were giving over here. Right? We have the best quality of courts over here.
Yes.
The quality of the hard courts, we have 9 hard courts and 3 clay courts. And we have a gym, we have a residential place for the players.
And the coaches are
we have about 9 coaches now.
Okay.
So, I oversee that.
Okay.
So that normally they are teaching what I believe in, and what I thought helped Sania come to the top.
Okay.
So even though they are different coaches, they generally work under me.
Okay. And how frequently she managed this, after having a kid, it becomes difficult, right?
Yeah.
So, and the kid is also showing a lot of interest. I've seen he's playing good tennis.
Yeah.
So I think
whenever she's here, she does come to the academy more as a, I think she's more of an inspiration for the players rather than getting into the technical aspects. I take care of the technicalities.
Okay.
And as far as the management is concerned, my son-in-law takes care of it. So yeah, we have.
And your grandson, I think, already started playing.
He's playing pretty good. Very talented.
It's actually, I've seen his
videos, which I think is an advantage.
Yes, already we got another star, like next star. And you have a granddaughter also, we don't know. So they can be a future sports stars.
Yeah, you never know.
Yes. So just let's start the journey, how we need to go about it, more details.
Yeah.
And I think from all over the cities, we are getting admissions done here. It's not only from Hyderabad. So for that also you have made the facilities. They can come here.
There's a residential facility available for those who want to stay here and
work
out. Yeah, we've got 21 rooms for the students.
Okay.
Yeah. We hold a lot of tournaments as well, so because that's where they improve.
Okay. So this is your main entrance part. Like first you come to the academy.
Yeah.
This is the opening door.
Office,
So this is your.
This is the clubhouse where you can come and register yourself if you want to start playing.
And
here.
Waiting part also. You can relax here and play also. I can see.
Yeah, there are kids who play in the morning and evening. So in the interim period, they come and relax.
So for that admission part, they need to come here, or there are like Online facilities?
Online facilities also there.
You have your website.
They still need to come out here and
Yes.
then we judge their level and then decide on who they will play with, which coaches are suitable for them.
But there is a criteria like no, I mean everybody, okay, have interest of, okay, be a part of it tennis. What is the basic criteria like a child, what age can be a part of it?
See, the
or
thing
like,
is we've never stopped. It's not that every player who comes here is going to become an international
Of
level
course,
player.
of course.
So it's more about spreading the sport, enjoying the sport, and that's what we
knowledge
believe.
about the sport.
Absolutely. Because I think tennis is a great sport to
Yes.
be in. It's something you can play till you are
So what is the
70 years old.
criteria best age you take in academy? Is there any
We
criteria? Is
take
there?
anybody,
age, like-
but in case there is a choice between an elder gentleman who wants to play tennis and a young kid, naturally we prefer a kid.
Okay.
But otherwise, anyone is free to come and enjoy it.
So this is your main area where people
Yeah.
come and register. I think there is a warm-up area also.
This is a gym over here.
Okay, gym facilities
Gym
also
facility,
there.
and then we've got, while you're working out, you can see all the
See
courts
this
from here.
coach, yeah, right. So you said nine
9
courts.
hard courts and 3 clay courts.
Okay,
So a total of 12. It's a 4-acre facility,
okay,
and with 12 courts totally.
Okay.
21 rooms for the kids to stay in if they want to stay
Okay.
here. A clubhouse, gym, and we have a canteen. as well.
yeah. You need a warm-up partner
Not
before
just the
going
warm-up, also strengthening.
after.
and
Yes,
everything else.
exactly.
There's a lot of physical training that's done on the court as well.
Okay.
Court drills are there, but they also come here for strength training.
So I want to just see a can get the feel of it. So let's go.
Yeah.
So now we have just coming to the part where I can see kids here enjoying their good time with their food, the vitamins part,
This is the canteen area.
Okay,
where
this is
they're
the
just
canteen
taking a break
area.
after the morning session. They're going to go back in another 10 minutes and then continue.
I can see the good smile and positivity in the enthusiasm among the kids, especially this girl. So you're enjoying your tennis? So you're having a break, right? I want to see you on the coach. Good. So this is like relaxing
This
time
is
for us.
relaxing and the refreshments and stuff for here.
I can see more of the young children, how excited
Yeah,
and
basically, it's if you
in the
want to
morning
produce-
they're getting up and they're coming here. It's
Yeah,
great.
And remember, it's a Sunday, and Sunday is a day when normally parents also come in, so it's a holiday picnic atmosphere over here.
So, sir, I mean, in a weekly time, weekly the classes are there or only Saturday,
No,
Sunday?
we have the morning and evening session, 2 sessions every day,
Okay.
and Sundays we have just one long session in the morning.
Okay. So, what are timings like morning sessions?
Morning it starts around 6:30, 7, and
Okay.
it goes on for about 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay.
And then evening it starts at about 3:30 and at about 6.
Okay. That's sessions.
So it's about 2.5 to 3 hours each session.
Great.
On Sundays we have like about a 4-hour session. It starts
4 hours.
early and because we have only one session.
Yes.
So yeah.
I can see more of the young.
Yeah, but that's what
Young
you want. If
and
you want to
especially
produce a
kids.
champion, you're not going to produce a
See,
champion out of me or you.
I didn't expect it that, you will have such a young kids here. So this is the canteen area. We'll go out. The more kids are relaxing, we can see it. So this is a break time. After
Yeah,
that, they'll be
in the
back.
next 10 minutes, they'll be back on the court. Yeah.
Okay. So how they respond when the kids come, they win, and I think you keep tournaments sessions also to motivate them.
Yeah, we have a lot of national ranking
Yeah.
tournaments over here at different age groups,
Okay.
12, 14, 16, men and women. Because one, they have to test their skills. What they
Yes.
learn, it's a good idea
Yes.
for them to test their skills.
Yes.
Secondly, when we have tournaments here, they have the advantage of where they are not spending money to travel. So our kids get the advantage, the benefit of being in the same place and in their hometown and playing over here.
So it's like a 1-year course or like
No,
2. It's nothing like
it's
that.
a lifetime course. Like Sania is
Okay.
still learning, I'm still learning. so-
Yes, that is true. But always it's then okay. It's a 1 year. You
No,
have
we
to
don't
come
have
or
anything
2.
like that. Like
Keep coming. Yeah.
Everyone, you'll see even a Roger Federer when he was playing, there
Yes.
would be about 4 coaches over there pointing out what faults he had. So you're still making your mistakes, you're still learning.
I know. So after this academy, you don't thought like, okay, let me expand in other cities because obviously it's not easy
Actually,
to
we
handle
have
the
in
academy.
Dubai, Sania is taking care of. She has about 4 centers over
Oh
there.
my God! In Dubai, 4 centers.
Yeah, but they are not as big as this. It's about 2
But still
courts everywhere.
centers.
Yeah.
Dubai is lucky to have Sania 4 centers.
We can't have as big a facility like as this
In Hyderabad, yeah.
Dubai. But we have 4 centers where she's doing her work. She has about 130 students there.
Wow.
So yeah, she's doing all right. But the other thing is that beyond this, to go to other cities, we've had a lot of offers for people to
Yes.
collaborate with us. But I think this is a very personalized kind of a thing.
I know, I
It's
know.
very difficult to just give your name and not be fully involved.
Yes,
with it.
yes,
And
that
that's
is true.
something that we're very careful about.
Yes, because that matters a lot, and she's so passionate about her work that we know about that. So okay, let's wait and let's go to the field. That's more of exciting thing, you know. So how's like the part like when the coach is like it's 8 to 9? They're from Hyderabad or from other
No,
cities?
there are from other cities as well. They moved over here. Some of them stay over here. They're from,
Okay.
some from Chennai, some from the districts.
And how you help these kids to go for other international or national level?
Yeah, we're actually doing pretty well.
Games.
In fact, Pratna Thombare was
Yes.
also produced by us.
Yes, yes.
So I saw some skill when she had come for a tournament, and I saw she had some talents as far as doubles
Yes.
is concerned. I brought her here, and we got her to play Olympics with Sania.
So now I think through this academy, if they worked hard, kids, they can get a other platform also through this academy
Yeah, for sure.
to go for other national or
Yeah,
international
for
platforms.
Sure. That's the final goal, of course, to produce international level players.
Great.
That would be the final goal.
So I think after that, I think one boy has already started. He had finished his work. He just wanted to go on the field and play. He don't want to wait. So we can go and just have a feel of.
Yeah,
This gives a really a positive feel.
So
So these are the like, is it category wise, age wise, this age group can play here? Nothing like
nothing
that?
like that. It depends. When this is actually like a center court.
Okay.
Because then we can use the glass area there
Okay.
where we are in the gym
Okay.
for the commentators.
Okay.
And these are for the cameras for the television.
Okay.
So that from that side you get this line and the center, and from there you get the other line and the center.
And the biggest tournament also happened here.
We had an ITF.
Yes,
$10,000
in
ITF.
Hyderabad, like for this academy was used.
Yes.
So are you looking for any other expansion in here to add up infrastructure?
I don't think we
Are
have
you
the
okay with
capacity.
that?
I'm okay with what we have. If we can manage to, I think we have enough facility over here to produce the best we can. It's up to the kids to use the facilities that they
True,
have
true,
over here.
true.
We had to go all the way to Australia or places like that
Yes,
to get a
yes.
facility like this. So they have the advantage now, and if it's up to them to use this facility.
And Annam also a sports star. She also loves sports, but she never shown interest or like Sania was always a side of sports and Annam was always a side of
thing is she did
fashion.
try,
She's making a
she
big
did.
mark in fashion industry.
That, and she's also a business lady. And
Yes,
she's doing pretty well
woman
in that.
entrepreneur.
Yeah, so yeah, she tried a hand at tennis. She realized that she didn't have the hand-eye coordination you needed to become a
Yes,
top-level tennis player.
yes.
Everyone doesn't have
Yes,
it, and
yes.
she didn't have it. But she did have a very good eye. She was a very good shooter.
Yes.
She did shoot at the pistol shooting at the state level, even at the national level. But then she realized that that she enjoyed doing about an hour or two of shooting every day. Beyond that, if she had to play Asian Games or these top-level sporting events, she had to put in 7-8 hours a day. Into
I
that.
know, I
She
know.
didn't want to do that.
Okay.
So she decided she had other goals.
Okay. So
But she loved shooting. She was pretty good at it.
yeah, but what she's doing, she's making a big mark. I mean, that's a good combination, a sports star and a fashion designer and woman entrepreneur.
She
She's
also
bring-
manages Sania to some extent.
Yes, she used to do and handle everything. That's a great thing. So I think with the your kids have come.
Yeah, a few of them
So
have
we
come in
can,
now. Yeah,
they're just having a good time.
yeah.
So these are the two courts. This side, you have another.
We have 3 over here, and 3 there.
Okay, it's
So totally
divided. 9, good.
courts, yeah.
So you talked about the part where people are coming from other cities and they want to stay they cannot stay forever.
Yeah.
But what was the criteria? Like they can stay for how much hours or
Normally
yearly?
when they come
like-
here, we give them 2 sessions a day. So
Okay.
there's a package deal for that. So also when they come in for the tournaments, they use the rooms as well because then it's the most convenient because the transport costs are not there. Then they can have the courts for practice. Over
Is
here
it like a
that.
hostel?
It is more like a hostel.
from Delhi, some boy want to do study also and wanted to be, go under
But
training
yes,
about this.
But we don't provide the education. They have to
Yeah,
find
find
for
the
their own
schools, yeah,
schools
yeah.
themselves. But yeah, there have been kids who've come here.
Can we just see the residence part, what are the facilities? So we can come here. Yeah.
Since the academy started.
This guy?
Yeah, he
Hi.
started tennis right here.
I'm Neha from iDream Media. Nice to see you. Sports, yeah, it feels so great. So how was your journey? I just want to know a little bit about you.
My journey has been pretty well. I've played here for almost a decade, and yeah, it's been really good. I've learned a lot over here. All the expertise of the coaches, especially also.
So you want to make a big mark in tennis?
Yeah.
The future plan? You met Sania ma'am?
Yes.
What was the best compliment you get from her? How was your first time when you met her?
I don't
That
recall
moment.
the first time I met her, but the most promising time was when I was 5 years of age.
Oh.
I got to play with Sania ma'am
Oh,
for a few
great.
minutes. Yeah.
So now what's your age?
I'm 14 years of age.
My God, it's a long journey he had, like from 5 years. She inspired you and you are just here, right?
Yeah.
Great, great. I mean, I just want, we should have a sports stars like you. That's a very good thing. So I think he's really a great thing,
Yeah,
sir.
he's a good prospect. I have a lot of hopes on him, but he needs to work a lot
You are
harder
there?
than-
Sania ma'am is there?
Yeah,
What
we
else?
can guide them, but the
Yes.
work has to be put in by them. That's the
They are
issue.
doing it, I think. Great, great. So this is the next course. So you have to
Yeah.
practice every Sunday or every day
No,
you're
he's there
practicing?
every day. You
Every
can't become a
day.
tennis player by practicing every Sunday. You have to play at least once a day, sometimes twice a day.
Yes. And how you manage your studies, like,
So studies I still have to do. Like I give up a lot of time, like fun time, to do studies, and the school has also given some permissions and facilities to help
Okay.
with my sports.
okay. Great. That was great. I think best of luck for your future.
Thank you.
So I think I will remember this video if you become a superstar. We never know, like, you know, and then I can share this video too. I interviewed you that time. Chalo, take care. So you were talking about you have coaches from Chennai and other cities.
Yeah, it's difficult to find good coaches from Hyderabad itself. Because,
Yeah.
so
I think there is like, we need more coaches also. The future training needs that, right?
I think more coaches who know enough. That's the key, because there are a lot of coaching going on where people have not had the experience or exposure
Yes.
of international level
Yes.
tennis to be able to produce that. I think the biggest benefit I had, or the biggest advantage I had, was that I was on the international circuit for almost about 7 or 8 months.
And you
a
were
year
traveling
for-
with Sania,
exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I was not only seeing the coaching things that go on, but also the changes that were happening in the tennis circuit. So every 3 or 4 years, the courts change, the quality of courts changes, the balls change,
Yes.
the coaching methods change, everything keeps changing. So unless you're there internationally traveling, it's very difficult to
Exactly.
imbibe those things over
True,
here.
true, true.
So that
true.
was the biggest advantage I had.
Okay. But ma'am is there, like Sania ma'am, she keeps updating, like this is happening, we need the changes.
Well, I've
as
been
you-
with her most of her journey,
Your
so
journey.
I didn't need to be told. As a coach, I think I was doing more of the thinking than she
Yes,
was doing
yes,
the,
yes.
the
Your
performance. and the coaching.
performance and everything.
So there are no 5-star. It's like a hostel over here more than anything else.
You know, a sports person should not be treated 5-star way. The more simple the sports person is trained, it's good.
So it's very basic, but it's very comfortable because you're right here where
They just
where
want to give
yeah,
you
the
sleep. That's it.
atmosphere
The atmosphere
over
has
here
to
is
be
something they
strong
really relish.
only.
Yeah.
It's nothing like they have to be 5-star. I think then the immunity system will not we have a boosted part. Really, I see the
So you
Indians
see
in the
all
sea.
all
Those
age
small,
groups, and they
yeah.
are enjoying themselves.
They
It's not
enjoy,
at this
yeah.
stage. It's nothing to be coached about. It's about
Yes.
enjoying themselves on the court. The love for
Handling
sport comes
the-
in
the-
now, and then you gradually work on that love.
Yes, yes. Handling a tennis bat, I mean, that's the love I can see. That's more important when we see them. So, chalo, we'll just have a move. Where facilities are there, where kids can stay from all over the city when they're coming. So you have 21 rooms, right?
Yeah.
Food facilities also given to them. Food.
Yeah, from the canteen, and then we help them also order and stuff. So they can order
Okay.
food.
Is this like parents, if they stay with
Yeah, they
them,
can stay.
they can
They can
make
stay.
food or like that
No, they're not
facilities
allowed
there?
to cook over here. They don't
Okay.
have cooking facilities, but you can order out and we help them in that.
Okay, okay. So what about the fee structure? Like it's minimal or like go?
Yeah, it's
age
nowhere
visit?
close to what the others are charging, but then we still have to keep the
Yes.
upkeep going. So it's very basic, but it's still something that some people find difficult to afford. We help them where we can.
Okay, but there is a section I think you planning to start where kids you will give them a scholarship or something
We
like.
do have that. Like if someone is talented and they're coming in from the villages and stuff, and they can't afford it, we have produced some talent from there.
The scholarships are being given. Yeah, I can see it's like good. Quite spacious.
Yeah.
Like I can see 21 room under one roof, like in ground floor, no stairs,
and-
nothing.
In the evenings, they can sit out here and chill with them.
Okay.
Can you open one of the rooms which is in decent condition?
So booking time, it has to go when they're booking for the
For the man, normally when we have tournaments, they book and then there's very heavy rush for this because everyone
Yes.
wants to stay here.
Yes,
So we
nearby, yeah.
Yeah, because for a tournament, you have like about 40, 50 people coming in. So on the first day, everything is overbooked. And
Okay.
then gradually, as they lose, they keep going away. So then they open up.
Then the flow will go.
Yeah.
And the regular students who wants to be here and
There are not too
train.
many of them.
Okay.
But there are a few who keep coming, going. For for 2 months,
Okay.
3 months, and things like that.
Okay. So we can just have a look
Yeah.
of like. So it's under the package, like training package, and
Yeah,
or we have to pay separate or something.
we give a package depending on what they can afford and everything
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, basic facilities we need. That's it. A sports person need a relaxation. That's it. Most of the
It's more
time
of
they
a
spend
hostel
on.
than it's not a hotel, it's a hostel.
Yeah, it's a hostel.
Yeah.
We need a hostel only. So your normal basic facilities you can have,
Yeah.
like you can just have a rest and
Right.
take rest, then go back to
Yeah,
your court,
absolutely.
go back to your field and dash it. Good, good. So charges wise in the package, everything is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
normal.
yeah.
It's not easy job, sir. What you are doing it.
Yeah,
It looks
definitely.
very easy, but it's
No,
not when
I
I'm
don't think
with
it even
you.
looks easy. I don't think it's easy at all. But yeah, we wanted to give back to the city and the country, a lot of stuff that we missed out on while Sania was coming up.
Yes.
So that's one of the goals. So, yeah.
And the administration part you have to take care. I mean, it's like handling like everything. It's not only the coach part. So, what do you find a difficulty, and you want more inputs to be added, like a manpower wise
Manpower for sure, though I need people who are more committed to producing talent,
Yes, yes.
rather than just any other person coming and joining in.
Yes.
This is not about making money. This is not about
yes.
anything else except trying to produce talent out of our country.
I think hope most of the time she should stay here, and we can have her more in academy.
I don't know.
And be playing a mother role also, and
Yeah.
then
It's not easy for her, but I
Yes.
think she would be of more benefit to the players for bringing up. If someone is say ranked about 500 in the world, I think her inputs would be of more help to bring them into the top 100 and things like
Yes.
that, rather than starting at the basic level. These are things that even other coaches can coach them.
Yes. So you keep traveling to Dubai
I
and
do. I do. Yes.
okay. In AC rooms
Yes,
and
10
yeah.
AC rooms and the rest are non-AC.
Okay.
So depending on what people want to
Wanted
afford.
to have. So how people get information that the tournament
It's on the site as
sites
well. Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
That's
So-
Sania Mirza site website.
Yes, that as well as when the tournaments are hosted under the All India Tennis Association. So on their website as well, whenever a tournament is held anywhere in the country, it is put up there. So you send your entries.
Entries. How excited you are for about the World Cup, as you always have a blood of sports, in
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. Yeah, cricket was actually my first love.
Yes.
I played a little bit of cricket myself, and I still follow that very keenly. And it's great to have India doing as well as they have been doing. Like I've followed India since the time when they used to lose a lot more than they are
Yes,
losing
yes,
now.
yes.
So it's great to see ourselves as the world champions, and even if we don't win today, I think we have proved that we are right up there.
Yes, and these all
very
matches
exciting.
you watched? You got
Not
the,
all
like,
of them,
huh.
but I did, quite a few of them off and on. And there are other things to do as well, but yeah.
Which one you watched and you really loved it and you would like to say something? There
Well,
was
I
nervous
think-
point.
We've had such an easy passage till here. I think the closest match we lost was, I think, we won was by 70 runs. So I think it's been very, very good for the nerves, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, yes. And what about the Sania Mirza ma'am biopic is happening, or like there was a news? How you take it? Like you?
Yeah, the thing is, because of it got delayed because of the epidemic, the pandemic, and yeah, things are getting rolling again. It will take a little while before that is done. I guess.
So whom you want that the father role should play? I think that should be a very strong role, because in a biopic you are the main person, parents.
I don't know. I don't have
Whom
any
you
choice
wanted?
for that.
Any actor you love, and you love watching movies, right?
No, I don't know who would play me.
Okay, you don't have any
No,
other
I don't have it,
expectation,
no.
or you think Sania?
The movie has got to be about Sania, and,
Yes.
and I think that's the key. And maybe someone like Alia Bhatt will do justice to her.
Really? Oh, great! I mean, then she needs to be very like
In
practicing.
fact, Alia was one actress I think who actually came and watched her play in Singapore when she was playing the finals, and so she has some clue about what international.
So I think
tennis
you
is.
want Sania ma'am role should be played by Alia. Then she has
Well,
to
she's
really.
one of the person I think
Your
will do
choice.
justice to it.
You will do justice. That's a great thing. So let's go and just have a view from the up view. We can just stand and relax there.
So we are now, I'll take you to the clay courts.
Okay,
the
clay
court
courts.
tennis is completely different to what hard court tennis is or what grass court tennis
Okay.
is. So we wanted them to get a feel like the French Open, and in Europe it's played on the clay.
Okay.
And the hard courts are almost everywhere in the world.
Okay. So
but
let's
they do
discover
need
this.
to get some exposure and experience on the clay courts. So that's why we have 3 clay courts over here.
So what is the use like clay court? What do you get exactly the experience like balance?
It's on the clay movement is a lot trickier.
Okay.
That's one thing.
Okay.
The bounce is also a little bit not as true as it is on the hard courts.
Okay.
And you need to play a lot more top spin over here. So it's a different technique that you play on the clay courts compared to the hard courts.
Okay. I think these are the ones,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Clay courts where you have more of mud feeling.
Yeah, it is. It's a red clay normally in Europe that
Okay.
it's played on most.
It's a clay court.
Yeah, this is the clay
Okay.
court, and
3, I think. Yeah, 3.
3 of them.
So main is basically a mud.
It's
You'll
called
work in
clay. Like
clay.
there's red mud put in, and with what is called dubba, that's the grayish kind of.
The starting
sand
part
that you
should
get.
start from here, like.
The base actually it's actually all bricks.
Okay.
The bricks are laid all over so that you get the true bounce because of that.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's just it can be not that true. So there's a layer of bricks laid all over the court
Okay.
before you put all the clay and mud.
When that time there was no much of facilities there or where to play. So have you tried where somewhere like how she used to play? Is she has made some place on her house or in a garden so that you know?
Yeah, we did have actually there was some space next to my house which belonged to some family member.
Okay.
And we had to demolish the house because they were planning to build something over there.
Okay.
So while it was demolished, we built a clay court over there. Not of great quality, but it was there for her to at least serve and
Practice.
return. Yeah.
So that time it was easy to make that happen.
At that time, I think I spent about
Big
25,000, which was a big amount
Big
for me.
amount that time.
Today, something like this would probably cost about 10 lakhs each.
So it was a big amount that to
course,
be
for
spent
sure.
and
Of course.
making of that
Yeah.
that skills making this area also you need good architectures or interiors. Do you need that all that if
Not
a
really.
academy
It
has
wasn't
to be
something
built?
that we wanted to show anyway. It was about using it for Sania. So it was a very basic thing, but it was something that helped her along the way.
And how you want this expansion like funds inputs or something you are expecting
Yeah, for sure.
any?
Because till now we are not really making any money. If it needs to survive for a long time for generations, then
Yes.
you have to have some commercial inputs as well. So naturally we are looking for sponsors and stuff, but also to sponsor some of the kids who are talented.
Yes.
Because it's not possible for a tennis player to come up without the financial support of companies and the government or other bodies like that. So yeah, we always try and help the more talented kids to get the fund. It's not easy getting
Yes,
the kind
yes,
of funding
yes.
that you need to become a tennis player.
Yeah.
Any other sport, like for badminton and other
Anything,
sport,
yeah.
it is the state associations or the national associations that fund them. Here, the player has to fund himself or
Yes,
herself all
yes,
along the
yes.
way, including the travel, the boarding and lodging, the coaching, training, everything.
Yes, yes.
So this is a different ballgame altogether as far as tennis is
So
concerned.
no tie-ups with government of Telangana, they can help you out to get tie-ups so that this academy can go on a bigger level because we don't have, I mean Hyderabad bole to the tennis is because of her only.
I don't think we need to get anything bigger than this. What we need is support for this to help us produce talent, which is
Yes.
the financial support is the main
Yes,
thing that
yes.
we need. Whether it is in hosting international level tournaments, whether it is in supporting some of our kids when they are traveling abroad for tournaments, whether it is to provide more facilities over here.
I mean private companies should come in and also they can be a part of it. Are you okay with that, like the types, parts and everything?
Yeah, for sure. We're always looking for sponsors.
Okay.
But this is a facility that we have created out of our own financial budget. This is
Okay, that's
nothing-
done by you.
The land was bought by us. It was designed by us.
Everything.
Built by us. Everything.
Yes.
So,
Oh.
it's done with no support from anybody else.
No, now I think it's a big support we need to get because Hyderabad is known for Sania Mirza ma'am. She has made us proud all over the world. So I think this academy must need it because we need
definitely.
our generation sports people, right?
Yes,
It
for
should
sure.
not be stopped because of the infrastructure.
Like if we were to bring in international coaches and international trainers,
Yes.
we need finances for that.
Yes,
we can't afford
yes,
that with
yes,
the kind
yes.
of money that the kids are able to pay over here.
Yes.
So that's where the support needs to be given if you want to expand and produce talent.
I think this has to be done. This message should be spread more and it has to go in a higher level. I want this academy to rock. So, okay, let's go to the other part. You said that from there we can see the good view of academy.
Yeah.
Top.
Yeah.
It's a huge area.
It's 4 acres. Only.
4
We
acres.
actually have a swimming pool as well, but it's not in condition.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you have a swimming pool.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah.
to maintain it, we need about 40,000-50,000
You
a
need,
month.
you need, you
To
need.
give the electricity and the water and everything. And then nobody wants to pay a penny more than what they are paying for the basic
Yes,
tennis.
yes, we
So
have
that's a
to.
difficult thing for us to carry on with.
So I think your son-in-law is also part of it, na? He's
Yeah, he's
also
doing
get
the management.
contributing.
He's from the sports field as well. He's
Yes.
been a cricketer himself. He's been a first-class cricketer.
Yes, yes. His dad is cricketer,
His dad,
and how
of
you
course,
are like you have a good bonding with Azruddin sir also. You remember when you met him, or sometimes you would like to share?
Well, I've known him since I think he was in school.
Yeah,
So-
long journey.
Yeah. And while I was playing, I think I was playing club cricket over here. I was playing club cricket in Hyderabad, but he was already got selected for the international
Okay.
test cricket.
Okay.
So I didn't get to play much with him. But
Okay.
I was playing in Hyderabad at that time when he was playing for India.
He's very busy nowadays.
Yeah, with his election campaign and
Yes.
politics, he wants to get into support the people of our city.
Yes. So you're not going there and supporting campaigns he asked you to do?
No, I'm not a political man at all.
Just a support.
Fortunately or unfortunately, politics is not something I'm immersed.
Okay. A sports
But
person.
of course, he has our goodwill. And
I think Anam is also spending a lot of time.
yeah, Anam is helping us, our part of the family.
Yeah,
which is-
campaigns and everything.
so they can watch the
Okay, they can
matches.
sit here. Yeah, I've attended the matches. So we'll go up.
Yeah. So that area is somewhere where kids chill out with their parents and all sometimes.
Okay, you
There's
have a
rock
park area.
Yeah, park area over there.
So you have a park area also.
Yeah.
Good.
So basically, there was a triangle over there, which the seller said, if you don't take it, I'll sell it. If someone else made something over there, then this whole thing gets blocked. So I just took it for,
Oh.
as you drive in.
So this is the best part, I think.
You
you
get a
can.
good view of the entire academy from here.
Yes.
It's very peaceful for a sports lover.
I mean, during the matches also, some people can stay
Yeah.
here and.
So that's the full academy. The 9 hard courts here and
Exactly.
Play
What a
courts
view.
there.
Nice view.
we have a swimming pool there. Not in use currently, but the
Was the
facility is
huge struggle, sir, while when you were doing the construction side?
there. Yeah.
How much it was struggle for you, like building a house,
Yeah, it was a forest over here. So at the first
Yes.
leveling and everything, clearing up everything, it has been. But I've been in construction, so I have a fair idea of.
Okay.
Basically, I'm a builder.
Okay. So much like Annam. She does a lot of things and you have to do the same.
Yeah,
So everything is done by you.
yeah.
Construction, designing.
Yes. Designing, I have used some engineer, of course. And interesting story about how this came to be designed.
Yeah.
The clubhouse. I gave it to an architect, and she designed this whole thing with the other way around. The glass and the view was on the front side.
Okay.
So I just turned around the page and said, I want the view on this side.
Okay.
So that's why
Okay.
you have all the opening on the side where there are tennis courts. So you get a fair view while you're working out, while you're sitting in the clubhouse, and while you're sitting in the canteen. Because for me, it's the tennis courts that is the key.
Yes.
It's not the view on the front.
Yes, you need people like to see what's happening on the court
Yeah.
side. So that happened.
Yeah.
So right now, how many kids you have?
We have about 45 to 50 kids here,
Okay.
and although our capacity is about 80 to 100.
80 to
But
100.
we also have a court next to my house.
Okay.
But that's a lot in the heart of the city.
Yeah.
So we have just one court, and we have about 30 students there because they find it very convenient to just come over there.
Come.
So that's the kind of commitment actually we need. Where kids will come over here, even though it's a little distance away from the city. But if you're not ready to do that, then you're not ready to become a tennis player for sure.
Yeah, we have to really struggle hard.
And I don't think that's a struggle.
Yeah.
Driving about 25
Passion.
minutes, I don't think you can count it as a struggle. But you need that kind of commitment.
Yes.
People find it a lot more convenient to just send someone there and pick them up in an hour's time. But you're not going to produce a tennis player that way.
And when you know some of the girls' fathers comes to you and they ask you, you please guide us. My girl child want to be a part of it. What exactly the questions they always inquiry
Yeah, they have
have?
a lot of questions and I have a lot of answers as well. But
What are
unfortunately,
the
they don't
common
follow
ones?
them. They ask a lot of questions,
Huh.
listen to it, but they do
What
their
are
own
the
thing.
common questions they ask? Like,
Like my child is losing. Why is she losing over here? She's leading and then losing.
okay,
And then how can I become a Wimbledon player? So there are no shortcuts to it.
okay,
So there was, I remember, I think there's so many people, after playing for about 6 months over here, they start eyeing Wimbledon, which is, I
Oh.
think, way in the distance. My standard answer to that is
Oh.
that you need to play for about 10 years before you can decide whether they have a chance or not. Then it's another 5-year journey from there. So it's as long as that. There are no shortcuts. It's not a 6-month, 1-year period. It's a 15-year commitment from the
yes,
family.
yes,
So that's something that we struggle to get from most people.
most of the time. And how she's enjoying her retirement time? How was her reaction
She's
when she
actually
said,
got
"I want to
busier.
get
She's
retired"?
actually got busier than she was when she was playing,
Huh.
because there are so many commitments. Everyone
Yes.
wants her. She's traveling to and fro to a lot of centers in India as well, in Dubai. So yeah, she's also doing commentary. So she's
Yes,
enjoying that
yes,
as
yes,
well.
yes, yes.
So she's become quite popular in that.
Ah,
She was asked by Wimbledon. She actually
Yes.
went in commentary for Wimbledon. She's also doing for some channels in India. She's enjoying that.
So when she told you, "I just want to get retired," what was your reaction? What is your input?
No,
Like she, yeah.
it was never about forcing anybody to play. It was about, the doors were always open for her to leave the tennis court anytime she felt she.
But
would
we
want to
need
enjoy
it,
the
right? She can play well more.
She was, but she had so many injuries. The thing
Yes.
is, she was also scared that if she continued playing for another year or two, she would end up with the kind of injury that would hurt her for the rest of her life.
Yes, yes, yes.
So she didn't
That's
want that
true.
to happen.
And
because
you have a son
she
to
already
take care.
had three surgeries.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that was one thing that was at the back of her mind. Also, she wanted to give more time to the son.
Yes. Now he's like 5 years, 5, 6 years. How your coordination like with him, with the like Dada, Nana,
Yeah,
he's
well,
always there for you and he's so connected with you. I've seen some of the videos like Anna makes where the boy is very much, your grandson is so much connected
Yeah,
with
the
you. He
advantage
always
we have
look
as
for you.
grandparents is that you don't need to discipline them. You leave it to the parents.
Yes.
You can just spoil them and not bother about disciplining. Whereas in your child, you have to discipline them as well. So that's the big difference between a grandson and a grandchild and
Yeah.
a daughter.
So he asks you some questions about yourself whenever you spend
Yeah, I was
time
asking me
college.
whether I've played, what sport have I played. And
Okay.
he thought I was, like when you were young, what did you play something?
He's asked you keep these questions so cute. So he asked you to like play something with me. Most of the
Yeah, I
sport
used
you
to play
play
a
with
little
him.
bit. The thing is, that after he's improved a little bit, I have had this back surgery because of which
Okay.
I have not been able to play much with him. But I do take him for the tennis when I'm in Dubai.
He's playing
Maybe-
cricket also.
Not so much. He's more interested in soccer and tennis and badminton.
Wow.
These are the three sports he's more committed right now.
Wow.
He's very good at all three of them,
Great.
including football.
Okay.
But cricket he does play, but not enough yet. Cricket is something that you start a little bit later, maybe not at 5. The other sports you can start at. Tennis at 5 is great.
5 is
But
good.
cricket maybe at 8, 9 he will start, and let's see how good he is.
And what do you have to say about your granddaughter? How she's making you busy?
Yeah, she's very naughty and keeps us on our toes. And
It's almost
think
1
our
year
pa-
completed.
our parents are also very much interested in making her a tennis player. So
Oh,
let's see how
wow.
that goes.
So I think somewhere because I feel that Annam is more and your grandson is more connected, and your granddaughter is more connected to Sania. I think that this is a cross connection.
I don't know.
Like
As a
they'll-
family, we have
Yes.
always been very close. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it that way. But as a family, yeah, we bind well.
Yes,
By
so
the grace of God.
that's true. And I just wanted like a great message how this academy can go to a higher level, what you're looking forward, and what commitment a kid or parent should have.
Yeah, one of the standard things I've always told parents is that it's a long-term commitment. It's not something you can achieve in 1 or 2 years. If you are looking at getting a child to become a professional tennis player, of course you can always come enjoy yourself, play whenever you want, whatever. Tennis is there for everyone to enjoy. But if you want to seriously make them a professional tennis player, then there's a huge commitment, a huge sacrifice involved. It takes about 10 years before you can even, 10 years of playing serious tennis before they can even decide whether they have a chance of making it internationally or not. And then there's another 5-year interim period before you can actually start earning money out of it. And one injury here or there can, so it's, nobody can guarantee you that someone will be a professional. Out of all the kids who've been playing here all these years, maybe one or two might become international players, and that itself will be a huge achievement for us by myself. But it's about enjoyment. I think sport is there to be enjoyed, and that's something I always recommend. You should try and become the best player that you possibly can be, not
Yes.
necessarily the world beater.
World beater.
Everyone cannot be a world number one.
Yes, true. And the
So,
pressure should also not be
That's
given.
there.
much.
I think that's one thing that we played a big role in as far as Sania's tennis was concerned, to keep pressure away from her. The parental pressure is something that can break a child. It can spoil careers, and it can also spoil relationship with your parents. So these are things the parents need to be very careful about. Keeping pressure away from the child. Let her enjoy. You enjoy the struggle. You enjoy the losses, wins, everything. And that's what for me that is success.
But as a father, you have imagined anything for her, like, okay, not a tennis player, she should be fit in that profession. You like from your side, you wanted her to be in that profession, and she fits
Well,
for
there's
that.
nothing-
If not tennis player,
I don't think there's anything better than what she has achieved
Yes,
as a tennis
yes,
player.
yes.
Like for me, that
there was a
that-
second
for her-
option for her, like
She
professional.
wanted to become an interior designer,
Oh,
and she's also pretty good at it.
yes.
But
Fashion-wise, also she's great.
yeah. So yeah, that is something that she probably would have become. My sister's an architect and an interior designer as well.
Okay.
So maybe she would have done that if she hadn't become a tennis player.
Great story. I mean, I can just go back to her memories and the kind of childhood you have.
The thing is, it has taken us 30 years since she picked up a racket. 30 years of commitment.
Yes.
And I'm still coming here in the mornings. So
Seriously,
that's the
that
kind of
big
passion you need to
commitment.
have for the sport to produce some kind of
Really, that
international
commitment is needed. Nowadays, something is lacking. Jaldi se they think, "Arey, she has been that."
Yeah,
But
that is
the
some-
background story is actually a big struggle.
Yeah, so that's why it needs to be a passion. If you are doing it, if you ask me how do I do it, no, you just have a passion. Everything else will follow.
Still, you're recovering, and still you're traveling from the main heart city and to the
Yeah,
Moinabad.
because I think it's very refreshing for me to be here, just watching the kids
Out of
play
the
and look at them
city,
enjoying over
pollution
here.
free.
Yeah, see.
Especially the place, what you have chosen is like pollution free. We can
This is
have the
something that
feel
gives
of
me a
nature.
great high, just coming here and watching the kids play and improving and doing well. When I read that someone has done well, won some tournament, it's a great high for me.
Right. When it comes to sports, sir, you have to be very fit. Of course, exercise part is there, but other things, what inputs you would like to give on the food side, on the daily basis side, how you keep yourself fit at this age, as being you are also a sports person.
Well, I eat everything, but everything in limits. I
Okay.
think that is one thing. And normally, any kind of seasonal fruits and vegetables are the best thing you can have. And I keep myself, happy. I think that's one way of
That's
keeping
great.
having a good health. And I've been fortunate to have been bestowed good health. And my style of life is I do a lot of walking.
Okay.
Like if I had to go from here about a mile or 2 miles away, I'll just walk there rather than take a car. So especially on the circuit, just arranging breakfast for the player, for Sania, lunch, and then booking tennis courts on the court, spending about 1.5 hours, with her. Or or while she's in the gym, you just work out a little bit, maybe, or just walking around. So I used to walk about 10 kilometers a day on an average day, just doing the normal chores.
Yes.
So I think that for me is beyond that. I have really not seriously done any kind of physical training or building muscles and stuff like that. I think an active style of life, I think, is good enough, and having moderation and food in moderation, I think these are things that will keep you going.
So Sania Mirza ma'am also what they follow, like during
but
her,
they of course,
have
no,
their
no.
different category
Of course,
of
that's
like
a different level. If you want to be a
food-wise.
professional sportsman, that's a different food and different kind of exercises. All those things are there. So that takes a different thing altogether.
So you advise these kids on daily basis what to eat,
We
what
do have
to
a trainer
need
over
trainer.
here who does advise. Sania, when she comes here, she advises her. She knows more about food and intakes of what a sportsman is than even I know. And so she's the best person to guide them there. So it's about they wanting to know more things and then acting on that.
Yes.
I think anyone who's interested, we are there to help them. But finally, it's they who have to actually do what.
So your fitness is main more on walking.
I think it's about walking, a happy frame of mind generally,
Really?
and being active and walking and eating food in moderation.
Moderation.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, sir, spending your time and the kind of
My
energy and passion you have given. We won this academy. It's the biggest gift you have given to Hyderabad, India, and over the country.
Thank you.
So this gift is like a legacy for us. I think our generation will be taking
Yeah,
it.
the other thing that we had the advantage over there because Sania has her friends, in the tennis circuit. So we had someone like a Cara Black, who's the world number one in doubles, come and practice over here.
Wow.
We've had mathematics and also former world number one. So we've had even Ivan Dodig come out here and practice over here. So that's a great inspiration for the kids to have those kinds
Yes,
of
they
international
get
players.
this kind of from Tollywood, sir, or Bollywood. The children, they would love to have shown their interest that they would like to
Yeah, I
practice
think
here. Or
Neha
they go,
Dhupia has come here once.
Okay.
Yeah. Martina Navratilova has come here for a coaching stint as well. We get in some foreign coaches, trainers as well.
from Tollywood industry, is
Tollywood?
any love to come here and play tennis, or their kids with their kids they come.
Well, they have come here, some of the Tollywood players, Tollywood
Celebrities,
celebrities, but they haven't come to seriously play out here. More
Okay.
to just take a look at it. And we
In
have some
Tollywood,
fun.
I don't. I mean, they have it place for tennis, like they play tennis. Are there some actors who play tennis?
I wouldn't know about that.
Like they come with their
I'm sure.
kids. Maybe they with their kids they come here and
It's just, some of the Tollywood directors have used this space for their shootings and stuff.
Okay.
But not really to come in.
I think they should come and play the tennis. That's the best part of it. Or their kids. Anyway, we have a great category of kids here and the enthusiasm I can see here. So, thank you so much, sir.
Sure,
Thank
yeah.
you so much for being there.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much. It was a great conversation and I really enjoyed the tour. This academy is awesome. Future sports people are from here. We need this academy to boost more and more input should and more fun should come so that this academy is a legacy which has to create more sports person. So today I told you that how it has been managed well, the details about the Sania Mirza Academy. For more updates, keep watching iDream.